Hey guys, it's Chuma here, back with another video, and for today I am sharing with you guys my first impressions of using the RevAir blow dryer, which is a revolutionary reverse blow dryer. You guys would have probably already heard about it, especially if you're in the US. For us here in the UK, this product launched at the tail end of last year, I want to say, and so I have been meaning and wanting to get my hands on it, and finally it landed on my doorstep. I will be able to share with you guys a little bit about how that all happened, and then as well as that I will be sharing with you guys my length check as well, just before I get it trimmed, because remember what I said as part of my hair goals is that I was going to be trimming my hair regularly, and so I wanted to be able to share with you guys exactly where my hair is at before I get this trim. Then once I get the trim, you'll be able to see where my hair is at then, and what progress I'm making basically with hair growth and retention and all of that good stuff. So stick around if you want to be able to find out more. Alright guys, here we go. Guys, if I tell you manifestation works, I have had more than one example now of things that I've literally put on a post-it note that I've been wanting for a long time, or goals that I wanted to actually be able to achieve that have actually come to fruition. And this right here, I had this RevAir post-it on my wall for the better half of last year. Since the RevAir launched in the UK especially, I was like, this is one of the things I want to be able to get for myself at some point. I didn't put a date in terms of when I wanted to get it, and it does cost a pretty penny. If you guys already know about the RevAir, it's retailing at about £369 here in the UK and about $400 in the US. And so it is a huge investment to be able to get such a gem like this. But my goodness, from all of the videos, and I've watched all of them, okay, from all of the videos that I have seen online, I was like, no, I need this thing in my life. I need to do away with the standard old school blow dryer, and I need this thing in my life. And I know I don't blow dry my hair as often as I would like to, and obviously it comes down to heat, and I have alternatives of how to blow out my hair. But for this particular length check that I also want to be able to share with you guys before I get my trim done, I wanted to be able to measure where my hair is at and actually share that with you guys as well. And so I was looking and I was like, what will be the best way to stretch out my hair where it's blow dried but then quite stretched, and it will stay stretched for me to be able to share that with you guys. So I was just umming and ahhing. I was laying in bed looking at the different alternatives, different like straightening brushes that are out there and stuff, all along knowing in my heart and deep down in my soul that post-it note said RevAir, until what happened? What happened? Your girl got an email the very next day. I'm not telling you any lies. Monday, guys, I get this email. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. Monday, I get this email. Hey Chuma, we've got this great thing. Would you like to try it out? And I'm like, I already know about the RevAir. I was thinking about, you know, partaking my own money to invest in this RevAir, and it just got gifted. It landed on my door by about Thursday, I think it was, or Friday, Thursday or Friday. Guys, manifestation is real. Like I'm not even about that on my channel. It's all about hair care and all that good stuff, but manifestation when it comes to your hair care as well. But it was just the fact that I've wanted this thing for such a long time. It's been one of the things I knew that I was going to invest in. That was definitely one of the things that was on there on my post-it notes in terms of big investments that I was going to be able to make. And this is what happened. It just... Okay guys, so the first thing that I will say about the RevAir, when it came in this massive big box that I have since unpacked and put away for recycling, and this is what the machine looks like. So essentially it is this chunk of a thing that it comes as in terms of the blow dryer. It works very much like a vacuum is what I've described it as. So on the main box itself, you've got a speed dial here, and it goes all the way from 0 up until 7 From the videos that I've seen and everybody who's already experimented with it, for my kinky coily texture, the advice is to toggle on 7. And then this is also where the main plug is to switch on and off. So when you switch it on, and then you switch it off. So the main plug is on the main box itself. And then the extension of that is the wand itself. And this is where their hair actually goes into. And then on this particular wand, you've got a low setting for the heat and then a high setting. So you've got 1 and 2 to be able to decide. So what I will do is I will use it on speed 7 on a low heat for 30 seconds and then on a high heat for a minute. And then that will equate to the 90 seconds that the suggestion is for my kinky coily texture. If I find that that's still not drying my hair, then I'll leave it on high just a little bit longer. But it shouldn't take too long, hopefully, to be able to dry my hair, because that's what we're here for. We're here for Speedy Gonzalez of Hair Revolutionary Blow Drying Systems. And this is it. So this better be worth the investment of £359 that it equates to here in the UK and $400 in the US. So yeah, I'm excited to give it a go. I am working on freshly cleansed hair. I cleansed using the As I Am cleansing pudding is what they call it, I think. And then I deep conditioned using the Aunt Jackie's Rescued. You guys already know that grapeseed collection. I told you about it already. That has become a product empty. So then I did top that up with the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Restoring Conditioner, which smells so good. So good. So my hair is feeling really hydrated, really soft. I literally just rinsed out. I was going to film last night, but then I got really tired, so I was like, you know what, I'll leave the conditioner in my hair and then we'll come pick it back up in the morning. So I rinsed out this morning, got ready to start filming, and here we are. So they advise to work in smaller sections, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Water bottle. For the leave-in, I am using the Care Natural Textures leave-in conditioner. This is with Amala and Shikaya botanicals and argan and abyssinian oils and fruit extracts. I don't know why that was so tongue-tying and with pronunciation and all of that stuff, but I'm just like, okay. So that's what I'm going in for as my leave-in. And then for my heat protectant, I'm using the ORS Olive Oil Silken and Shine Heat Protecting Serum. This is infused with coconut oil. This has been my go-to for heat protectant for so many years. I haven't explored any other heat protectants out there, and I haven't obviously blow dried in such a long time, so it's pretty much as good as new. Guess we're ready to get started. So like I said, you get a small section of hair, and then when I switch it on, because it's gonna get loud so I won't be able to talk, you literally just put your hair in there and then go from there. Okay then. Okay. What I'm feeling like is that I need a little bit more leave-in, so I'll apply just a little bit more because it works exactly the same way as a blow dryer, because right now I'm not feeling as much moisture in the hair, but that's because of the product that I'm putting in. But in terms of straightening, yeah, okay, so I had detangled beforehand. You know me, I always detangle during my deep conditioner process, so I didn't actually comb my hair through before I straightened it. But look at this, guys, it is dry. 90 seconds dry. Wow, this is mad. That took no time at all, guys. No time at all. I knew this thing was going to do what I needed it to do. Yes! You can imagine this is just going to be so different in terms of what I'm about to bring to you for 2020. Hot fire, because this thing, yeah, ugh. Wow, this thing is RevAir. It's a revolution. It's revolutionary, darling. Yes, it just is. Like, how smooth and flowy is my hair? Well, not flowy, it's still kinky coils in it. It's not, it doesn't there's no shake but at least still, like, guys, this is wow. Just what a wow. I am finally done with blow drying my hair using the RevAir, and this is the final result. I am extremely happy with how it actually turned out and how quickly I was able to get my hair to look like this using the RevAir, as opposed to how long it would take me to achieve this result using a blow dryer, and the fact that it's so convenient that there's no comb involved to have to keep passing your hair through, This is literally like an insertion of the section that you're working on. Once you've moisturized it, you hold it in place for about a minute and a half or up to 2 minutes at times, I found, and that is it. That's all you need to do. With me and my hair texture, naturally, even after I have blow dried, even with the RevAir, humidity hits it straight away and my hair does start to puff up a little bit, but that's absolutely fine because I'm used to that. I'm not expecting that anything in life is going to produce any miracles aside from getting it chemically straightened to some capacity. That's just natural hair life when it comes to my hair texture for you. So I'm used to that part, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, so we'll cover the pros and cons now. Cons, as you guys would have already found out or seen from other people who have reviewed this on YouTube, is essentially the cost of this thing. It's about £359 here that it's retailed at in the UK, and about $400 in the US. It is a huge investment for a hair styling tool, understandably, especially if you don't blow dry your hair often. However, I know in my deep down soul that I have wanted this for a very long time, and this was going to be the year that I was going to purchase this with my own funds and monies. You would have seen it eventually on my platform. It just so happened that RevAir reached out to me and kindly gifted me this particular gem, but I do know that I would definitely get it with my own money. You guys know that I don't generally blow dry my hair often, and I don't do that because of how long it is to actually blow dry hair. Like, blow drying my hair takes a lot of effort, a lot of time, and in the same amount of time that I section my hair through and then moisturize and then use the RevAir, like, it was just so seamless. It was absolutely spot on. So I'm really excited. I'm really going into the pros for it as opposed to, I'm turning like cost into a pro when it's a con. So I would say that if you are able to afford it, then I would definitely recommend it. Listen, everybody has their vices, right? So you will want to be able to spend your money on experiences or travel or purchase nice things, and for some of us naturalistas, it's what makes us feel good when it comes to our hair. And that's why for me, if it wasn't gifted, I definitely would have still got it. So if you are able to afford it, and it's something that you're looking to do for the year in terms of blow drying your hair out more often but without the risk of you actually feeling like you're doing damage to your hair, then I would definitely recommend the RevAir for that. So yeah, for some people the con is the cost of it. The other con would be the fact that it's a little bit bulky. It happens to be exactly or replicate exactly what a vacuum looks like in terms of how chunky it is. It's not that portable, so if you're going to be traveling, then you can't can't really take it about with you, even though for some of us, where there is a will, there is a way when you need something to get it done, okay? So that's something else. And then another con that I saw from other people is that obviously the awkwardness of the positioning of the RevAir when you're working within different sections. So like if you get to the middle part or right at the back there. But I turned this into a pro, guys, okay? This is a pro because it's actually helping you with toning your arms. What is a naturalista if you don't have toned arms because of all the time that you have put your hand into awkward positions for a long amount of time? Like, what is, are you even natural? Are you even natural? Like, that is the question. Are you even natural? So for me, I turned it into a pro, you know. Like, it wasn't really a con for me to kind of get my head into awkward positions because I've got two hands. It is heavy, I have to admit, but when you have it on top of you, I kind of work my way with both hands. So sometimes I'd hold it with one hand, other times the hand will come in and support. And I toggled between 1.5 to 2 minutes per section on the speed of 7 and the heat of 2. So that's what I stuck to for my hair type because I just know my hair. And so that's what I did. And for me, I'm like, okay, it's not too bad. You know, I've just gotten back into the gym as well. So I'm like, oh, extra arm day. Let's get it, you know, put your positioning in. And if you're not blow drying that often as well, it's all right for you to be able to put yourself through that for a few less than hour minutes type thing. Another pro for me is the fact that it's very, very quick. It's a lot quicker for you to be able to blow dry your hair with the RevAir than a normal blow dryer, and that's what I have found. Because I was filming and I had to eat and do all of this, I couldn't really keep track of the time as good as I would have liked to, but I did find on average it was about 40 minutes or so to be able to do everything. But again, like, it took me obviously a lot longer. I was on Instagram showing you lot, you know, first impressions. I was doing the most because I was really excited. When I get really excited about something, I'm like, oh, this thing is it. Yes. Let me go ahead and show you guys this length check just so you can have a look at where my hair is at. So when stretched, as I discovered from my other video, my hair reaches just under my chin, so it comes just about here from the front. And then let's see what it's looking like from the back. We're reaching about here. So that is just here in terms of the length check from the back. I can't stop playing with my hair, guys. I can't stop playing with it. Sorry. I just cannot stop playing with my hair. Anyway, I'm going to continue playing with my hair before I put the flat twists in for the week. And that is a wrap from me, guys. Absolute wrap. I'm well chuffed. Super excited that this is in my life, and like 2020 is already started to look absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, and that is a wrap for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, do give it a thumbs up. Also, comment below, do you own a RevAir? Have you tried it out before? If it's going into a salon and asking them how it works, or is it something where you feel, I don't know, Chuma, like it might be a little bit over the budget threshold for a hair tool? Whatever it is, comment down below, let me know. Also, if this is the first time that you're joining me or you're returning and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, turn on the auto notification bell. That way you know every single time I post a video. All right, guys, until next time, bye.